I'm Robert Williams from MetalRules.com, and joining me here in the 2009 NAMM show in Anaheim, California is Gorgoroth bassist and principal songwriter King of Hell. How you doing today?
Okay.
So what brings you to the NAMM show?
It's part vacation, and it's also doing some signing things, behind the scenes work, basically.
We talked last year about the ongoing legal battle you and Gall had with Infernus over the band's name, and it looks like this was going to be decided the last week of January. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Do you feel confident going in that you and Gall will prevail in that matter?
The thing is this thing is for three persons that actually hold the truth of what's happening behind the scenes, whatever, and then whatever people have an opinion on that matter, it doesn't concern me at all. It's concerning three people and actually nobody else. So whatever I feel about it, it doesn't concern me, it doesn't concern anybody else. I put down 10 years of my life doing Gorgoroth, and he's put in lots of time, and it's basically a conflict of interests. There is no right and there is no wrong. It's just conflict of interest, basically.
Conflict of interest. You and Gall had Regain Records cease distribution of the true Norwegian black metal Live in Grieg Holland album that Infernus had re-recorded bass tracks on. If you could re-record your bass tracks on that, would you want to release that on a label of your choosing, or would you just like to re-record a live album?
This album is not representing us at all at this time. It's also behind the scenes matters, but you know, if people want to do wrong, or want to you know, drag my name or Gall's name in the dirt, we'll crush them, and that's what we're actually doing right now. But it's also a matter that it's not something I want to discuss in the public.
Okay.
But that's how it is.
So have you already entered the studio with Interbrand Larson of Enslaved as producer for the new album?
Yeah, we recorded everything. So we only lack the vocals. So all the music is written, Frost is playing drums, and the guitars are done, and the bass is done, so it's basically just the vocals left, and it's done.
And Talok and Icedale of Enslaved are playing guitar on the album?
Yeah, he's playing guitar. He's a good friend of mine, and he's one of the best guitarists for that kind of music around. So he plays better guitar than me, and whatever. So it's good to have him doing that kind of work. It's not a creative force or anything. It's just playing stuff, but it's contributed in a good way in this album.
So right now, you and Gall are the core members of Gorgoroth. At some point in the future, could you see Talok and Icedale becoming full-time members of the band, as opposed to session members?
I don't think like that. Gorgoroth has been me and Gall for so many years, and whatever you want to label people as, helping us to create the art we are actually doing, but it's I don't care about that. But it's me and Gall that is driving force behind Goldbergs.
Now you composed all the music on the new album. You wrote 8 songs, right?
The new one?
Yeah.
Yes.
What could you tell us about the new songs? What would you like to say about it musically?
No, I'm very satisfied with myself, and that's the most important thing. So I don't care much about the rest of it. But I'm satisfied with myself, and I don't want to proclaim it's going to be good or bad or whatever. It's up to other people to have a judgment on whatever we are doing. But as far as it's a natural step from the previous records and what we are trying to express right now, musically and lyrically, and that's what we are doing.
Do you have an album title yet?
No.
So not too long ago, when Gall came out as a gay man, his former partner said that he received death threats by phone and email. In your opinion, has the band been met with any backlash from your core fan base?
I don't know.
That's not something that concerns
personally, it's, Gorgoroth is not about sexual revelation or something like that at all. His sexual preferences, nothing concerning at all. It's part of his personal life.
Yeah.
And what he chooses to do is not of my business, you know what I mean? But it's not a part of Gorgoroth or our agenda or what I'm representing at all.
Yeah. I know you can't speak for Gall, but you've stated in the past that you're more of a Satanist and Gall is more of an Odinist. How would you describe your satanic philosophy and how it incorporates into your everyday life?
It's a very large topic. To express it simple, it's I don't believe in universal truth. That means that all values, all morals is basically reduced down to chaos. And you have to build yourself up from that chaos. And I think that both me and Gall is adapting to that chaos and actually able to go alone the way we are wanted to go and on an individual basis. That means that we don't have. We are coming from the same source, but we don't have the same opinions on many matters. But that's also the root of what I call Satanism.
Because your fan base has grown so large in the US, do you have any plans for an upcoming US tour?
Right now we are working on getting everything ready for Gall entering the States with visa. He's been to prison, of course, so it's...
Just recently?
No.
Oh, in the past?
Yeah, but it means that we have to sort out all the legal matters before we are able to tour him, but it's something we're working on, and it's something we want to do as well.
If the visas were a go, how difficult would it be to bring a stage show like you had in Furcal and later Wacken and tour it stateside?
I don't know. We have not gone that far discussing anything, but of course that kind of imagery is part of the way we present our art right now. So that's what we want to do. But if it's going to be a reality, I don't know, because we have not come so far in dialogue with anything.
Are you still contributing on a musical level with Abbott from Immortal?
Right now he's focusing all his energy into the new Immortal album, and of course I'm doing Gorgoroth, but we have talked about doing what you're referring to, the I band, on a later stage, doing a new record, but it will happen when the time allows us to do it and it feels natural to do it.
I couldn't help notice you were talking with Blasco from Rob Zombie earlier. Are you planning on working with him at all in the future?
We are talking about doing things together, but not musically.
So what will be next for Gorgoroth in 2009?
Finish the record, and we will play some festivals during the summer. Probably do tours supporting the album in autumn 2009.
One last question for you, King. When true Norwegian black metalers come to Anaheim, do they go to Disneyland?
Not yet.